At City Pantry, our offer is very simply, we have over 300 of London's best restaurants, caterers, chefs and street food vendors, from which businesses through our online marketplace can order in for meetings, events and team lunches. The original idea for City Pantry came when I was living in Brixton. At the time, this was about 5 years ago, there was this incredible explosion of street food and supper clubs in London, which meant that the palate of Londoners was changing very, very quickly. In my personal life, I can go and I can now eat at all these incredible places. I have amazing choice with really, really good quality. And yet, at work, that doesn't exist. You're feeding a lot of people, you know, a large scale, and you're trying to do it, you know, on a fairly tight budget and make margin. Looking at within businesses and within corporates, like the food offering hasn't really changed for 20 years. And yet consumers were changing in their private lives. And so for me, the opportunity then became, well, let's link these up, and I began to put the marketplace together. What we've always been very clear on as a business is that food is not culture, but where it can play a big part in helping you to grow the culture that you want as a business is in creating that event, you know, that regular event that people sit down and get to know each other a bit better.
I think food is extremely important in workplace well-being. I think that Google was the first to really notice it. Their 53rd employee was a chef, and his entire job was to feed the company. But I think that what you're seeing today is higher levels of stress, a lot of employees who sit at their desks and just power through their day, very ambitious people who want to get a lot done. And so getting them to step away from their desks, getting them to have a social interaction, getting them to smile or laugh over a meal is actually an incredibly important piece to improving the well-being of an office, of a company.
I believe that there's a lot of opportunity for partnerships as we move forward, because I don't believe that there is going to be a single best way for which people eat at work over the next 5 to 10 years. I think that City Pantry becomes a part of a mix with other players that are feeding buildings internally that perhaps need more access to innovation and more access to the newest, latest things, and we can provide that.